Well, welcome back in. Are your holiday decorations still up? Or if you've already taken them down and noticed a few light strands that didn't make it, don't throw them away just yet. We have Jeff Norden with AIM Ecycling here to kind of explain that you guys do Christmas light recycling. Tell me about it.
Well, it's one thing that people don't think about recycling is Christmas lights. And one of our mottos is if it has a board or a cord, we can recycle it. So think of anything that you can plug in. It's something electronic that can be recycled. So the Christmas lights, we've been doing this. This is our third year with Genoa Bank. So you can go in, drop them off at any Genoa Bank location other than the downtown location. And on January 13th, we're going to go through and pick everything up. So they have till then to drop off all their bad lights. Or if they don't make it there, they can come to our location. We have a warehouse on Opportunity Drive, which is the Alexis and Lewis area, and drop them off anytime.
Yeah, so if people, maybe they haven't put them in the trash yet and they notice, are there any requirements or anything someone has to do with their lights before they bring them to you guys?
Nope, just bring them to us. We try to make everything as easy as possible.
And I mean, again, you kind of mentioned it, and people probably don't even think that lights are recyclable, but there's certain elements in them that it's important to not get to those landfills, right?
Sure, basically you're going to have the copper, you're going to have the plastic coating, you're going to have the glass from the bulbs, and none of that stuff is biodegradable, so it's just going to sit there in the landfill and not break down. Also, some of the older lights contain lead, so that's one thing we really want to keep out of the landfill.
Yeah, and so what's the process of recycling them, I guess? I mean, so once people drop off, what kind of happens to the lights?
Well, we actually send them to a company that has a chopping machine. We don't have it, and they'll chop that up into small pieces, and then they'll extract the copper, reuse the copper, and they'll get the plastic and the glass and send those to the appropriate places to be recycled.
That's awesome. And I know this also isn't the first year that you guys have been doing this, right?
Correct. This is the third year. The first year we collected about 2,500 pounds. Last year we collected about 3,100 pounds, so we're hoping to break that. And the third partner in this whole thing is Nature's Nursery. They're involved in this, and what we do is we donate 20 cents for every pound that we collect to Nature's Nursery because they're trying to keep the environment good and their habitat of helping animals back into the wild, so we donate money to help that cause.
That's awesome. Have you been donating to Nature's Nursery every year that you've been doing this?
Yes.
And so, I mean, you've gotten tons of lights and been able to make these donations. What have you heard from people who have participated in this so far?
Well, like I was telling you earlier, the first year we did this, we did it at Promenade Park at like 5 in the morning. It was freezing. And one of my best friend's wife was up and watched it, and she texted me right away. I'm getting a text while I'm talking, and I wait till afterwards, and she's like, "Oh my God, I know you run a recycling business, but I never thought of recycling Christmas lights." And she goes, "I had thrown them in the trash." She goes, "I just went outside and grabbed them before the trash came." So
that's awesome. Like, you've already been making a difference. And so kind of to run everything for everyone again, so they can bring their lights, whether they're broken, just old, if they don't want them, instead of throwing them out, and bring them where?
To any of the Genoa Bank locations. Our warehouse is located at 5656 Opportunity Drive, Suite 11, which is the Alexis and Lewis area. And another thing, just to sidetrack, I guess, everybody's getting new electronics for Christmas too. You can drop those off at our warehouse. So if you have broken computers or TVs, there's a slight charge for TVs, but iPads, phones, any of that stuff, we recycle it all.
And so for the Christmas light boxes, those are going to be until January 13th,
correct.
But then people can still bring stuff any time of the year to your guys' warehouse.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, great. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. And we will be right back in just a few minutes.